That is so amazing. I love that. I am going to get us to start. So if you're seated and you don't want to lie on the floor, be seated comfortably. Take a deep breath in and just throw away your mouse, drop the hands onto your lap, close your eyes, and just lean back. And then if you're with your yoga mat and your props, you're gonna lie back as always and make yourself comfortable. Take whatever props you need. And we will take a couple of minutes just to get grounded, to get settled back into our bodies. So it's always great to get a chance to connect, especially during these times. And then it's also great to get a chance to connect kind of to what's happening inside. So taking that time to transition now from being more external to allowing yourself to just kind of come to rest, come to lean into the body. Align yourself in your support. So if you're using your chair, leaning back into the chair, starting to let go of how you're holding your legs. And laying back, the ones that are against the earth, let yourself really lay back and just take a deep breath. And then as you exhale, let the shoulders soften, let the back soften, let the hips relax. So wherever we are, whenever you take a minute like that and just watch the body transition. So simply dropping into your in breath and your out breath. Simply allowing one breath at a time to flow in and out of the body. I'm gonna hang out here for a full minute just in the sweet silence, just hearing our breath, feeling the sensation of the breath, its movement. Each breath, allowing ourselves to be carried deeper into the rhythm of the breath coming and going. Great. And as you breathe here, just notice in your arms and your legs, along the spine, any places that are unconsciously holding tension. And as you notice, allow these places to simply let go. So 1 minute of just breathing, just noticing, and just letting go when you notice any part of you still holding. Breath by breath, allowing any of that tension to melt through the out breath. Great, we'll take 5 more breath cycles like this. Nice. And then in your own time, gently turn to your side and we'll make our way into child's pose. So if you're at your desk, instead of child's pose, if you don't want to go all the way down towards the ground like this, maybe just hold on to the edge of your table and walk halfway back and come into a half standing forward bend. Those of you on your yoga mats, you're gonna have your big toes together, your knees apart. Walk the arms forward, draw the hips back, and soften forehead towards the earth. So both of those shapes are really nice for opening up the shoulders, for lengthening into your lower back, and for lengthening into the backs of the legs, or if you're standing, or your outer hips. So I'm going to take about 10 breaths there, just transitioning slowly from having grounded a little more to still feeling grounded and coming into a little more sensation. Knowing that it's just one breath at a time, give yourself just that luxury of being with each cycle of breath, focusing on just that one cycle of breath each time. Nice. We'll make the last 3 breaths in here extra luxurious. So really taking your time to drink in the in-breath and to let go of the last little bit of that out-breath. Let the efforting be easy. 2 more breath cycles like that. Great. And then from there, we're going to walk the hands back towards ourselves. And now we're going to come onto the hands and the knees. So we're going to come into cat and cow, nice and simple. Yeah, so inhaling, you're going to roll the heart up, and exhaling, you can round the spine. The floor is hard against your knees. Maybe take a little jacket or something and just pat a little there. So we're going to breathe like this, just for a little while again. Always looking for that uncontrived state, that ease, that merging of what you're doing with your breath. Try to take some of that sense of doing away, that sense of efforting. Just feel, what is a natural flow for you right now? What feels like a natural ebb and flow of movement, a following of the instinct for your movement and your breath. So a few more like that. Making sure the neck feels nice, not over cranking it when you're breathing in and looking up. Great. And then from there, we're going to move into downward dog. We won't stay very long, so we can all do downward dog or come into half standing forward bend if you prefer that. We're going to draw the hips up, push away through the fingertips, pressing all of the fingers against the earth, and then we'll draw the outer hips back. Nice. Micro bend your knees, draw yourself up even higher, come onto your tiptoes, bring the hips even higher, relax your shoulders here, let the head hang, and then as you exhale, draw the heels away towards the earth. Just bounce the heels up and down a few times, doesn't matter if they touch the ground or not yet. Maybe we're not so warmed up yet, doesn't matter. Great, and then as we exhale, we're going to release the knees back towards the earth and walk the hands back towards yourself. Nice. So just shake out the hands for a moment, take a few circles with the hands and the wrists, and we're just stepping the right foot forward. So stepping the right foot forward, just going to draw the hips forward. Nice. Relax your shoulders and keep the eyes soft. So our eyes are quite connected to how we are emotionally. So let the eyes be soft, let the inner landscape be soft. Feel the entire right foot against the earth as you let the hips slowly draw forward. Great. And as the hips draw forward, we're going to make sure we don't want to overarch the lower back. So you're going to deliberately draw your belly button in and then lengthen your tailbone towards the earth. Great. Breathe there. Left hand outside the right leg, right hand to the left hip. Relax your shoulders. And inhale, you're going to draw the heart up. Exhale, you're going to twist. Nice, great. Relax your shoulders here. Yeah, feel free to modify until it works for you. Great, and then we're simply breathing here, relaxing the shoulders again, looking gently over the right shoulder. Couple more breaths like that. Great, and then exhale, we're gonna step the feet together to the front of your mat. You're gonna hop that left foot forward, hands against the shins, draw the heart forward, and exhale, fold. Great, and then inhale, we're gonna look forward halfway. We're gonna step the right foot back, right knee against the earth, and then we're gonna come into our hip opening lunge on this side. Nice, relax your shoulders here. We're gonna draw the hips forward, relax the tailbone, and draw the heart up. Just simply breathing here, taking your time, allowing whatever it is that is feeling a little gelled up to have time to just receive the breath. So imagine that your breath is warming and soothing, and let that breath flow all the way to the front of the right hip. So let your breath as a warm greeting to connect from the mind towards the body. Nice, and then just letting the hips continue to relax forward as the tailbone lengthens down. Hi, Mikkel. Hi, Daryl. Hi, Carrie. So breathing there. Nice. And then from our simple lunge, we're going to take it into a twist. Right hand outside the left leg, left hand to the right hip. Great. And then inhale, we're going to draw the heart up, and exhale, we'll twist. So as we twist here, again, be kind, be gentle to you. Relax your shoulders, soften the gaze, and look over your left shoulder. Great, and we'll hang out here for a few more breaths, just letting everything take its time to develop. Great, and then from here, we're going to transition through another short downward dog. So hands are spread, step the feet back, bend the knees, draw the hips all the way up, draw the heels away to wherever they go, belly button to the spine, and then belly pressing towards the thighs. Nice, let the head go, turn the head a little gently side to side. And we're gonna bend one knee and the other, so we're gonna stretch out the outer hip, the side body for a few more breaths there. Just twisting side to side, feeling length in the side body. This one's really good for helping us with the lower back. Great. And then we're going to draw the heels back. And looking forward, step the feet towards the hands. And again, half standing front bend. Inhale, again, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold. And as you fold here, feel both your feet again. Feel the inner feet, the outer feet, both feet planted solidly against the earth. Great. And then press down through the feet. Inhale, draw all the way up through the crown of the head. And we'll draw all the way through the fingertips, lengthening the heart up. Great. And exhale, palms to the heart. Nice. So we'll be moving a little bit more here. I'm just gonna move this camera a little again. Okay, so we're going to be coming into half sun salutations, and it will have a little bit of variation. So just follow along with me. We're gonna start as usual. So inhale, I'm gonna draw the heart up. And then exhale, lengthening forward, fold forward. And you're gonna look forward halfway. Walk your hands forward. Come through into downward dog for a quick little moment. Then inhale, we're gonna flow forward into a plank. Roll your shoulders back, draw your heels back. Then we'll drop the knees, and as you wanna keep them up, only if your shoulders are happy with that. Elbows to your ribs, lower the heart towards the earth. Roll your shoulders back, and we'll draw the heart up. Lots of length through the front of the belly. Nice. And we're gonna twist, looking over the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist, looking over the right. Then we're gonna tuck the toes, push back, walk the hands back, come back into downward dog. Open the outer armpits downwards, press them down. Great, and then inhale, look forward, and you can walk or you can bend your knees and jump your feet towards your hands. And then inhale, you're gonna lengthen, exhale, fold. And pressing down through the feet. Inhale, we're gonna draw all the way up. And palms to the heart. Nice, so that's one. We're gonna do a few more of these. Realizing that I will never have a hairstyle that doesn't make me blind. So, okay, here, let's go again together, and then this time I can see you. Inhale, we're gonna lengthen up. Exhale, you're gonna fold. And inhale, you're gonna lengthen halfway. And then we're going to walk forward, come into downward dog. Nice. Inhale, we're coming into a plank, rolling our shoulders back, drawing the heels back, releasing the knees softly, elbows to your ribs, lowering down, roll the shoulders back here, squeeze the shoulder blades together, draw the heart up. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. And then we'll draw the hips back, tuck the toes, come back into downward dog. We'll take a few breaths there. Great, and then look forward. Again, bend the knees and then walk or jump the feet towards the hands. Inhale, draw the heart forward, and exhale, fold. And pressing the feet into the earth. Inhale, rise, palms together, palms to the heart. Great. I'm going to do it 2 more times, a little bit faster now. So coming into our stance, just mountain pose. Press down through your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And then walk forward, come into downward dog. Draw the hips back, micro bend your knees. Inhale, plank. Roll your shoulders back, draw the heels back. Exhale, knees to the earth, elbows to your ribs, lowering the heart. Roll the shoulders back, draw the heart up, squeeze the shoulder blades. And then exhale, look over the left, soft eyes, back to the center, look over the right. Great. Back to center, tuck the toes, downward dog. Take a nice deep breath, exhale through the mouth. Great, 2 more breaths like that. And then looking forward, step or hop. And then inhale, lengthen the heart, exhale, fold. Press down through the feet. Inhale, we'll draw all the way up. Palms touch and to the heart. And then right away to the next one. So again, inhale, drawing up. Exhale, we're going to fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale. It's easy to walk the hands forward, come into your downward dog. Couple of breaths there. And then inhale to a plank. Roll the shoulders back, draw the heels back. And then knees gently to the earth, elbows to your ribs, lowering. Make sure to roll the shoulders back before you draw the heart up. And then exhale, look over the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, look over the right. Back to center, tuck the toes. Downward dog. Draw the hips back. Relax the head. Take a few breaths here. Feel free to, again, bend one knee and the other. Feel free to lengthen out the side body if that feels good for you. Great. And then coming back to center, look forward towards the hands. Bend the knees, step or jump forward. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. So take a few more breaths here. Release the hands. Release the arms. Maybe make some circles with your wrists. And then simply hang for another moment. Let everything soften and relax forward. Then press down through the feet. Inhale, we'll draw all the way up. And exhale, palms to the heart. Nice. And from here, we're going to step the left foot back. Nice. And we'll bend the right knee. Left foot is about 45 degrees and just ground it. Nice. Just lunging forward. Nice and simple. Great. And then let's bring the arms up. Left hand holds the right wrist. And we're just going to lean towards the left here. Great. Relaxing our shoulders. And just breath by breath, bringing the right ribs gently back. Nice. Breathing into this together. Nice. And then straighten the front leg. Interlace the hands. Roll your shoulders back. And then we're going to draw the knuckles back as we lean the heart forward. So you can hang out here. You can hold opposite elbows if that feels better and roll the shoulders back. And then if it feels good to fold, you can let yourself fold over the right leg or be halfway forward. Just whatever feels best. Rolling your shoulders back, drawing the knuckles away. Just whichever variation feels best. We're going to hang out here for 3 more breaths. So just one breath at a time. Great, and then release the arms. Step the feet together. Inhale, lengthen the heart. And exhale, soften and fold. We'll keep the left foot forward this time and step the right leg back. Nice. Bend the front knee. Ground the outer back foot and come back into a warrior 1 shape for your lunge. Great. And then we're going to take the, which hand now? Right hand on the left wrist, drawing up. You're going to let yourself lean to the right side. Nice. We're going to bend through that front knee as we continue here. We're going to press down through both the feet. We're going to relax the shoulders and just lean back. Kind of extending, grounding, lifting away from the earth, and yet stable and connected at the same time. Great, couple more breaths like that. Great, and then coming back, take the arms back. You can hold opposite elbows. You can interlace whatever works. Roll your shoulders back, and then we're going to lengthen over the left leg. So as you lengthen over the left leg, maybe again, it's halfway. Maybe again, if it feels good, you're going to pull more. So see what works for you. Nice. And we'll breathe into that together. So it is a little bit more challenging. Just giving yourself kind of extra space there just to play with it. See what it feels like. Great. And then pressing down through the feet, we're going to step the feet together again, lengthen the heart forward, take a fold. Great. And then from there, bend through the knees. Inhale, we'll draw the arms all the way up. And palms together, palms to the heart. Nice. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, especially the bottoms of the shoulder blades. Then we'll step the left foot back, this time on the ball of the back foot. Bend that front knee. Draw the right hip back. Nice. Let's hang out here for a couple more moments. Just find your stance first. Left hip is going to draw forward. Right hip is going to draw further back. Draw the heart towards the thumbs. Nice. Lower back will release it more by drawing the tailbone down and forward through towards the front knee. Great. Take a couple more breaths like that. Great. And then bring your hands behind you. Hold opposite elbows or opposite arms. You're going to draw the heart forward. Draw the right hip back. Just hang out here for a few more breaths. Relaxing the back of the neck, relaxing the shoulders. Great, and then relax the arms. We're going to twist. You're going to take your left elbow outside the right knee. Connect the palms. We're going to twist. Nice. Draw the right hip back. Great. We'll take a few breaths there. Anytime this feels like you want it to be a little less heating, you're going to draw the left knee back towards the earth. And that'll just make it feel a little less heating. We're going to take a few more breaths, twisting the heart towards the thumb. Great. And then exhale, hands back towards the earth. Step back through, downward dog. Take a few breaths there. Exhale fully through the mouth. And again, a downward dog, you don't want to do that today. You take your variation, anything you like. Great, and then simply step our left foot forward, beyond the ball of the right foot. We'll take our time again to find our grounding. Nice. Palms just right in front of the heart. Shoulders are going to relax. Tailbone is going to lengthen down. Heart is going to drop up towards the thumbs. It's little effort as it takes to be here, even though it takes effort to be here. Nice. Great. Couple more breaths like that. We're going to shrug those shoulders back. Then we'll take our twist again. Feel free to have the back knee on the mat if you like. Right elbow outside the left knee. Palms are going to connect. Draw the thumbs back. And we'll turn the heart towards the thumbs. So breathing into this, drawing your left outer hip back as you draw the heart forward. And as you turn the heart towards the thumbs. Great, couple more breaths there. Nice. And then exhale, release, hands towards the earth. We're going to step back, come into down dog for a moment. And then we're going to take child's pose. Knees apart, big toes together. We'll draw the hips back, slide the arms forward, and just rest for a few breaths there. So all of this you can modify. If you're using a yoga ball today, you can have your seat like this and then kind of rest forward on your yoga ball. Or just hang forward, drape the whole front body over the yoga ball. Whatever feels nice. Okay, so take a few more breaths like that. And then let's walk the hands back towards ourselves. And we're gonna take a seat. So you might sit cross-legged, right shin in front of the left, or you might have the right knee on top of the left. So whether you're sitting on the floor or in your chair, you can sit cross-legged in your chair. Nice. So just look around and see if you have a strap handy or your scarf or anything like that. And we'll just have that to the side for now. Great. Then we're gonna bring the arms forward. We're gonna do that weird thing where we pretzel the arms. So you're going to turn the palms away from each other. So your palms are facing away. And then we're going to cross right arm under the left. Interlace the hands. Great. Soften the shoulders. And then we're going to pretzel however we can. It might kind of stop here, might go a little further. So just gently breathing here and just feeling that stretch. Probably feel the stretch along the side of the left arm. So breathing into that. Couple more breaths. Nice. Great. And then we'll reverse it. Let go. Shake it out. Nice. We'll just switch sides. So palms are facing out again. And this time left arm is under the right. And we're going to interlace the hands. Great. And then just rolling the knuckles towards your heart and then twisting to face them forward again. And then making sure it's not torturous pain. Find that sweet spot between stretching and overdoing, and don't overdo. So just breathe there. Nice. Take a few more breaths like that. We'll deliberately remind our shoulders not to get too involved, not to get overexcited here. Great. And then again, we're going to untwist, shake it all out. Nice. Great. So we're going to come forward over the leg. So however you're sitting, if you're in a chair, maybe the right ankle over the left leg, kind of like this, and coming forward. And if we're down here, oh hello my plant, we're going to stack as much as we can, and then maybe hold on to the feet today. Draw your heart up, bend your elbows, and breath by breath, we're going to draw ourselves forward. Whatever feels right. Sometimes it feels better to have your hands forward and to ground through your seat and to keep walking forward little by little over your next 10 breaths. So check out what feels right for you. It's very normal to feel like the body is hitting some kind of limit, some area where things are tighter. So when we meet those, we're not going to be too shocked or judgmental. We'll just notice it. We'll soften into it and we'll breathe into it. Nice. And then again, remember to breathe as if your breath is a warming, soothing, friendly breath. Send your breath into those places. Great. We'll take 3 more breath cycles like this. Nice, and then walk the hands back towards yourself. Great, we'll undo the legs. Come into white-legged. So extending through the legs, and again, if you're at your desk, you're gonna stand up, take a white-legged stance, hands onto your table and draw forward, or on our yoga mats, we're going to draw the heart forward, soften, and then little by little, kind of walk forward with each breath to slowly make our way just to where there's sensation, there's a feeling of opening, of some challenge, but not something that will change your breath into unpleasantness. And then again, if you have extra comforting, useful supports around, you can always take them and use them for your support. Great, we're gonna take about 10 more breaths here. It takes a little bit more to get into this area. And knowing that the inner legs tend to be more contracted, to hold tension, even frustration, send those friendly breaths through the legs. Make friends again with your legs. 5 more breaths. And then at least let them know that now that we're doing this is good for them and you care about them, and it will get better. Everything will get better. Nice. Notice if you feel any change. Great. And then we're going to transition to the other side. This time the right knee is underneath and the left knee is on top. Or if you're sitting cross-legged, your left shin is in front. And if you're on a chair, left ankle over the right knee. Great. So we're going to switch it up this time. We're going to come into eagle arms. Right elbow under the left. We're going to intertwine the arms, press your palms. Nice. Elbows are facing forward, tops of our shoulders are drawing back. We're going to draw the elbows down as we exhale and roll the heart forward. So feel that opening along the mid-back. Breathe into it. Great, and then we'll come back. We'll draw the elbows up. And then as you exhale, the elbows are going to draw down again. We're going to let ourselves roll in. And a few more times like this. So exploring this movement for yourself with your breath. Inhale, we're going to draw the elbows up. Maybe even roll the heart up. So ground through your seat. And then as you exhale, gently draw elbows towards your belly button. Round. We'll do 2 more like this. So inhale, we're going to draw up. And exhale. And again, inhale, drawing up. And exhale. Great. Last one. And do the arms. Shake it out. Great. And then again, we're going to fold. So either holding your feet and folding, or walking the hands forward, drawing the heart up. So you're always lengthening forward, but you're always seated back. So grounding through your seat, lengthening through the heart. Shoulders are relaxed. We'll take about 10 more breaths here. We're really doing something friendly for the hips, even if it feels challenging right now. It'll give us more freedom later. Nice. 8 more breaths like that. Great. And then as a counter pose, we're going to bring ourselves back. Having worked on the outer, we're going to come back to the inner. So extend the legs again. And if you're finding that being seated like this makes it really hard to come forward, feel free to take a cushion under the hips. Again, if that feels good. And then again, let's bring in our nice, helpful things if it's helpful. If it feels like a lot of sensation, the prop is higher. We're just going to lean forward like this. Or you can bring it towards you, come forward. Whatever feels right for you right now. And we'll take 10 more breaths there. Be gentle with yourself here. Great, and then in your own time, you're gonna come on back. Nice. We're gonna come back into crossing the legs, but this time you're gonna choose. So we all have a side of the hip that's tighter. You're gonna choose whichever side that is, and that is the side that you're going to have with the shin in front or the knee on top. Great, so whatever you're gonna focus on, we're gonna come back into eagle arms. So left elbow under the right this time. We're gonna press the palms together. Nice. So if eagle arms doesn't feel like it's happening for you for any reason, draw the arms across instead, relax the shoulders, and then same thing. So left elbow under the right, and again, inhale, we're gonna draw the elbows higher. Exhaling, we're gonna draw elbow towards the belly button and round. So just continuing to do this with your own breath, with each breath. Inhale, draw up, exhale, round. Gonna do this for a little while, just to really bring mobility back into the trapezius, along the rhomboids, all of those lovely places that tend to work too hard for us and get really caught up, get really tight. So now as you exhale with each breath, letting the breath do its magic here. Do a few more like that. Great. And then we'll release, shake it out. One more time, make it extra easy this time. Come forward however you wish. Take any supports that you like and just relax forward. Hang out there a little while more just to let the hip really have a chance to marinate in the shape with your breath. Great. And then we're gonna come on back. We'll undo the legs. Bring your feet forward and we'll just take windshield wipers. So just side to side, letting the hip joint just release side to side. Nice. Just with your own breath. Again, luxuriate. As you do that, the head starts to relax side to side. Nice. Great. And then we're gonna come on back. We're gonna bring the feet just to press forward. And now it might be good to sit higher if the hamstrings or the toes are feeling tight and they're feeling far. And then again, if the legs are feeling like some connection with a belt would be nice, take your belt, just drape it to the outer feet, to the soles of your feet, press the feet against the belt, and we'll draw the heart up. So you can start here, just with drawing the heart up, just with remembering to take the shoulders out of the equation. Shoulders are completely relaxed. Nice. Micro bend your knees if you like, and then slowly just start drawing yourself forward. So we're gonna breathe here, and then over the next little while, little by little, maybe you start walking the hands a little closer. Maybe you start drawing the heart a little more forward towards the feet. We're just gonna breathe there. If for any reason doing this feels worse for your lower back, then you're not gonna do it this way. Instead, you're going to take downward dog or child's pose or some other shape that feels better. And maybe it feels good for your lower back. Just depends for some people where the inflammation is. So relax your shoulders as long as you're not pinching on anything. Take 10 more breaths there. Great. And in your own time, slowly coming back, we're going to take the right foot outside the left leg. Nice. We'll use the belt again later. So just put it to the side, and then let's just have the left elbow around the right leg. Just hug in. Nice and simple. Inhale, we're going to draw the heart up, press away through your left foot, and exhale, turn. Just take a few more breaths here. Again, remind the shoulders to just relax, that they don't have to be overly involved. Great, and then exhale, release. We're just gonna take it to the other side. Right leg is extended, left foot outside the right leg. Hug right arm around the leg. Hug left arm over the right arm. Inhale, we're gonna draw up, and then exhale, we'll twist. Nice, and then once again, as we twist, naturally everything wants to get involved. We're gonna soften our efforting. Nice. See if you can find a sense of just relaxing here, luxuriating in your breath. So 3 more breaths. Nice. And then exhale, release. We're going to come into pigeon, but have the belt with us today. And again, for some of us where the hips feel like some support is nice, you're gonna take a prop under the right hip. So if the hip tends to be kind of hanging and drawn up this way, we're gonna want to have something to support it. Either under the right sit bone, under the right thigh, whatever feels nice. Extend the left leg behind you. If that feels like a lot, left knee can be bent and you can be seated like this as long as you still feel an opening in the outer hip. Great. And then our belt here, we're just going to take the belt, bend the right elbow, walk the left hand up the belt. You can try to connect your hands. If your hands clasp, then you don't need a belt. I'm going to draw the right elbow in towards the nose. Nice. Draw the right elbow back, and we're just going to hang out here. So just relaxing the shoulders, just leaning the right elbow kind of to draw up and back. Nice. Left hand is just pulling gently downwards to open up more of the belly of that muscle in the right arm. Nice, and in the right shoulder socket. We'll hang out here, we'll breathe here together. If there's room to do so, let yourself lean to your left also. So from your hip, lengthening out, relaxing the top of the right shoulder. Breathing into this. Great, and then we're going to release the arms, take the belt into your hands, draw your arms back, and extend the arms back, draw the heart up, relax your shoulders here. You're going to slowly right ear towards the right shoulder. Draw the right ear to the right shoulder, feel length along the left side of the neck, those silly SCM muscles. Nice, helps to release your jaw. Great, tuck the chin, left ear towards the left shoulder, draw the head back a little. Breathe into the side of the neck. Great, and then slowly release. Walk the hips back, and we'll just fold over the legs for a few more breaths. Just coming forward. Softening into each breath, really letting the earth, that sense of the ground, connect with you so you can release into its support. Great, we'll be switching sides. Walk your hands back. If you like, you're going to tuck your left toes, and then we'll just kick the right leg up if that's something you feel like doing right now. Just extending a few times. Then we'll release both the knees and we'll come into our pigeon on the left side. So again, either the left sit bone is on your support or your left thigh, whatever feels better today. Nice. And then we'll extend the right leg back. And we're going to get into the belly of that left shoulder, left arm. Left elbow is pointing up. Right hand is going to walk towards the left. Nice. Elbows are going to draw away from each other. Great. And then left elbow slowly comes in towards the midline. Top of the right shoulder rolls back. Nice. And we're just breathing here. Maybe we'll lean the heart back. Make sure the lower back feels good here. So lengthen the tailbone down and forward still. And then if you like, if there's room to do so, you're going to arc a little to your right. Just breathing into it. So today we did a lot all around the hips, the front and the back, all around the shoulders. And that helps to release and take care of anything kind of pulling at the lower back, creating that pain. So just breathing into that. And then gently come back to center, both the hands on the belt. And again, we're just going to draw back, relax the shoulders, and lean right ear to the right shoulder. Take the nose back a little, take the head back a little. Maybe now those muscles at the side of the neck are feeling better than before. So kind of let yourself relish that. And then we'll come through to the other side, left ear to the left shoulder. Draw gently just up, nose just pointing a little more to the sky. Breathing into the side of the neck. Nice. And then we can let everything go. We're just going to come forward, hang out for a few more moments in our pigeon. letting it all even out across the sacrum. Great, and then again, if you want, you're going to tap the back toes and kick that left foot back, or you're going to transition towards child's pose, whatever feels nice. A few times there. And then we'll all meet in child's pose for a few more breaths, just letting everything even out. If you have a cushion there, you can just take it under the forehead. Great, and then we made it to Shavasana. So now you're just going to find your props, whatever you like for your Shavasana. Have some support right under your knees. That's extra nice, especially if you have any lower back situations. Something under the head. If you have more blankets, definitely always better. So we're gonna take maybe that more blanket over the belly. You can wrap it all around, whatever feels really comforting. That's what we're looking for. Also, if you have an eye pillow or a towel, put it over your eyes. And then this is the part where the nervous system, where all of those neural paths, we're gonna let that goodness build. So every time we do something, the myelin around those neural paths start to thicken, starts to become the newly charted course for your body, for your sensations, for your feeling. So letting this newly charted course of ease and comfort and just being become the mode that you can choose to be in. Nothing else I have to do. This is all already happening all by itself. So just simply breathe, simply relax, and simply be, and enjoy your Shavasana. I'll let you know in a few minutes when we have completed Shavasana. So just relax and hang out and breathe. And as you rest here, I'm going to read to you a little bit from Braiding Sweetgrass, a very beautiful book about indigenous wisdom. Sky Woman Falling. In winter, when the green earth lies resting beneath a blanket of snow, this is the time for storytelling. The storytellers begin by calling upon those who came before, who passed the stories down to us, for we are only messengers. In the beginning, there was the sky world. She fell like a maple seed, pirouetting on an autumn breeze. A column of light streamed from a hole in the sky wall, marking her path where only darkness had been before. It took her a long time to fall. In fear, or maybe hope, she clutched a bundle tightly in her hand. Hurtling downward, she saw only dark water below. But in that emptiness, there were many eyes gazing up at the sudden shaft of light. They saw there a small object, a mere dust mote in the beam. As it grew closer, they could see that it was a woman, arms outstretched, long black hair billowing behind as she spiraled toward them. The geese nodded at one another and rose together from the water in a wave of goose music. She felt the beat of their wings as they flew beneath to break her fall. Far from the only home she's ever known, she caught her breath at the warm embrace of soft feathers as they gently carried her downward. And so it began. The geese could not hold the woman above the water for much longer, so they called a council to decide what to do. Resting on their wings, she saw them all gather: loons, otters, swans, beavers, fish of all kinds. A great turtle floated in their midst and offered his back for her to rest upon. Gratefully, she stepped from the goose wings onto the dome of his shell. The others understood that she needed land for her home and discussed how they might serve her need. The deep divers among them had heard of mud at the bottom of the water and agreed to go find some. So I'm going to leave it there, just letting that imagery just percolate and ripple through, imagining this beautiful sky woman pirouetting down from the sky like a sycamore seed, coming towards the earth, resting on the back of a turtle, seeking land. And allow yourself to feel that sense of arriving into your body, arriving to be in the hold of the earth, the support of the earth. Taking smooth, deep breaths. Smooth, deep breaths into the body. Feeling the breath, the prana, circulate throughout the body. Feeling relaxed and complete just as you are. Begin finding your way to your side and then back to any comfortable seat. And we'll meet with the palms together at the heart, eyes softly closed. We'll chant Om to seal our practice. So drawing your breath in together. Bowing towards the wisdom of your heart and to each other. Namaste.